Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Steve and you are watching Wildcatters TV. Today I got a little something different for you folks. About a year ago I went fishing with a friend of mine, Captain Scott Manning from Tennessee River Monsters Guide Service. I had put out a video, a one rod, one bait, 1 hour challenge. He showed me this really unique way of catching striper with live skipjack, and I thought that was just amazing. So I called and said, "Hey man, how about showing me how to do this?" And so he invited me down, and we got to do it last year. Now I didn't post that video last year because I was fat, sick, and nearly dead. But I was actually at that particular time. My weight was starting to take a downward turn, so I was on. Actually, that trip was the first time I noticed, hey, I might be getting a little bit skinny. But anyway, I wanted to share that little experience with you guys on the way you catch these stripers with the live skipjack. But right now is the time to be thinking about one of these trips. This is between now and I'd say October, end of October, 1st November, this technique is going to work. So without further ado, we're going to get right back into it. And like I say, guys, this is an old video, so I was a little heavier than I am now. So enjoy the video, and as always, guys, thanks for stopping by and checking out my videos. All right, guys, today I am with Captain Scott Manning of Tennessee River Monsters Guide Service. I did say that right, did I?
Yes, sir.
Today we are going to go out and target some stripers with live skipjack. So what's our plan today? What are we going to do?
We're going to leave here. We're going to run down river. They're not running any current today. We're going to go in these little coves and take some doll flies and see if we can catch some live skipjack. Yep. Our objective is to catch 3. We need 1, but we try to catch 2 or 3 skipjack, put them in a live well, and then we're going to run fish some heavy cover right on the bank.
Right.
And we got a full moon in right now, so the fishing's really better in the evenings. The morning bites are kind of slow, so we'll see what happens. But I think if we can catch some bait, I think we'll make it happen.
Awesome. All right, guys, I'm excited to go out here and see what we can do. So hang tight. It's something a little new for me, but the technique itself was very cool when I seen it. I hope we're able to get a fish on for me today. So let's see. Stay tuned. Scott, what are we looking for?
We're looking for some water seams, places where these big trophy fish can get out of the current, and some of the best places are bridge pilings.
Bridge pilings.
Yep, and you'll get a real good view of the Y when we get up here.
Okay.
Sir?
If you don't mind,
I will.
share everybody with what you got and what you're doing.
All right, guys, we're live bait fishing for, I'll do the same thing you're doing. All right, guys, we're live bait fishing for trophy striper here on the Clinch River, and what we're doing is we're using live skipjack. We're using a J hook because we're going to be setting hook. I'm going to snell the J hook, as you can see.
Right.
I use a 30-pound Gamma fluorocarbon leader. I like fluorocarbon because it absorbs that shock a little bit better.
Right.
I use a small swivel because that bait's going to be swimming around. And then I got 30-pound mainline this is just mono Gamma. And then I've got a Akuma striper rod. This is a Guide Select.
And no weights.
No weight. We're going to put a live one. Bring me a live one up here, Tom. I'll show you guys how we're going to hook these baits.
All right, guys, this was very cool when I seen him do it in his video last week, so I'm kind of excited to watch this. You actually seen these fish come up and was slamming.
Yeah. Morning's better. Is that the bad one?
I don't know, Scott. I grabbed the first one and swam past me.
I'll show you guys how we hook these baits. This is a live skipjack. We're gonna go right through the back, go at an angle, go in, come right back out. Make sure you got no points on there. Put him in the water. Tom, go ahead and get that out and hook him up. Make sure he's in the water. Put your bait clicker on, and then we're gonna tie a dollar store balloon on here. Now, skipjack are really good about wanting to get in your trolling motor. So make sure you get your balloon on quick. Control your bait. When I say control your bait, you want to reel down to your balloon, take your bait clicker off. And as you can see, the little water seams on the bridge pylons, that's where them big old stripers are going to lay.
Right.
You want your balloon 10, 12 foot. A lot of it depends on your water depth. You want to keep your line loose. This is kind of like I tell people it's bluegill fishing. You want to keep your line loose. When that fish pulls that bait under, you don't want him to feel no line.
Right. And he's swimming
Yeah, he's trying
in the opposite direction where you want him to go.
He's wanting to go back out of the cove. You always want your bait to go in front of your boat.
Now he's going where he wants. I want him to go on this side of this bridge pylon right here. In this seam that we
You
see.
see that little seam right there?
Yeah.
That's where them big fish will lay.
Is there any rhyme or reason to the depth that you put it? Like it was like 6 foot.
Yeah, well, it just depends on your water depth. This river here is about 25 feet, so I'm going to be about half of my water depth.
Okay. Boy, he's really swimming.
Oh, yeah.
All that kissing's gonna make it.
If he's kicking, he'll make it if you put him in the water.
Well, he's literally.
Yeah, you just got to keep him out of that grass. I really want him to go behind this seam over here. The key is doing what we're doing right here. We got the bait going in front of the boat. And the reason I'm saying that is we've not spooked any fish in front of us with a boat yet.
Right. Well, he's active, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's heading over towards that grass. You got to keep him out of that grass, because. So I'll just stop him. Just Steve. What's this, Steve?
He's on.
Strap her on, guys. Big fish. Oh, he broke off.
Oh.
I guess that'll be my knot, probably.
Broke off. Boom.
Oh man.
Giant.
Put it back up there.
Well, we had a little action.
See what happens. Don't move. Yeah, he shot straight out there. That fish pushed him straight out there. Watch it, watch it, watch it. He's after it. See? See?
Yeah.
See?
Yep.
He ain't gonna put no effort in it though. Yep,
Oh,
see?
yeah.
Yeah, they're just not feeding.
Ah.
Yeah, watch it. He hit it right then. Yeah. See him after it?
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Yeah, he just ain't gonna put no effort in it. He's still having, see, he's just barely hitting on it. He's never trying to eat that bait though. He hit right there. He hit it right then. Let's see what happens. He hit it hard right then. Yeah, he might have knocked our bait off.
Huh.
No, he didn't knock it off. There we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, boss. Here we go, boss. Fish on, fish on.
Fish on, fish on.
Fish on. He's on, boss. He's on. It took us a while.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, this is a tank.
He's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. That's the sound we want right there, boss.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is a pig. Oh, yeah.
He took that big old 2-pound skipjack, didn't he?
Boy, he didn't want to take it, though. There he is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, nice.
Oh man, that is a good one.
Steve, I've got a real good dip net right there. Oh, yeah, this is a tank. Yeah. Here we go, boss. Got a guy.
Oh. There we go.
In the boat.
He is a nice one.
Here we go, guys. That's how it's done. We had to be patient, though. We had to work for him.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, nice fish. All right.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think he was ever going to take it.
Heck yeah.
Let's see how bad the hook is. We may cut it. Yeah, I don't like to try to rip them out. All right. Guys, here we go.
This is it.
We had to work for him. This fish did not want to take that bait.
No.
A nice, probably 35 inch striper. Caught on a big live skipjack.
That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see how the technique was done, and it's awesome. It takes some work.
Yeah, too much work, ain't it?
It ain't too much work I mean, for what you do here.
Heck yeah.
I can't believe he took that dang on thing.
Dump him, boss. Nose first.
Nose first.
Yep.
Grab that camera, man.
I got him, boss.
All right, Scott.
All right.
Tell my folks that might want to come visit you on a striper trip like that, or a catfishing trip, who you are, what we're going to do.
Tennessee River Monsters on Facebook, Wicked Outdoor Adventures on YouTube if you want to see some how-to videos. My website is TennesseeStriperFishingGuide.com. You can call me or Captain Bryce. Steve's got our number. It's 865-680-7672. Fishing's going to be good all fall. Come prepared to work though. This is hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're glad Steve's down there. We didn't think it was going to happen this morning. Bait was tough to catch, but
we got her done.
we got her done.
We had the right guy.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
All right, thank you, fellas. Thanks for watching our videos, and I will leave a link in the description where you can get a hold of Scott. But this is my little striper adventure.